What's going on, everyone? It's 2DM High back at y'all with another video today, and today I've got some Turn pods. This is Turn's pod pack. Comes with just obviously this like battery, the pod pack, and then it comes with the battery itself, which every time you put it in the case, it's kind of cool because it charges it. And as long as your case is charged, which you can see, you'll see I've got 3 bars on my case, so it's fully charged. So whenever I stick that battery in there and pull it out, it's always fully charged. I'm always getting the best hit. That's something I really love about this. I think they designed it great. They designed it with smell in mind, being able to hold 2 pods, super convenient. They've got one for obviously in the battery and one that you can just stick. It's a little shallow, only fits a pod, but still really cool. I know they sell Botanica blends, which is just distillate. They sell live resin. They sell solventless. Personally, I picked up 2 live resin pods from them and this pink pod pack. I already have a black one. I've already tried Turn. I love their products. Consistently really good. The flavor never lets down. Highs never let down. Overall, really quality stuff. Easy to carry around too. I love their pod pack system. They do it so well. Something I found really interesting and cool about this was that depending on what you're hitting, as you can see, you can kind of see like the connection type on that. So there's 3 different connection types that the battery knows. It knows the distillate one, it knows the live resin one, and the solventless one. And whenever you put that certain pod in, it'll change the temperature settings on the battery. So, you know, you're probably gonna burn hotter on distillate rather than solventless. And you're gonna burn solventless different than you would live resin. So this is really nice in a pod system because normally you wouldn't get to adjust your voltage. You're just hitting it at what it's stuck at usually, which kind of sucks. That's one thing about pod systems that I don't really like, is that you can't typically adjust the voltage, whereas you would be able to on your 510 thread battery. So that's something I found really cool. But I had picked up 2 live resin pods. I got a sativa and an indica. For my sativa, I picked up a sour tangy, which it was a cross between sour diesel and tangy, I'm pretty sure. And then I got London Pound Cake 25. I had tried that one personally before. I had got that for my birthday last year, and that was just absolutely amazing. I wanted to try it again, so I picked that up and did not disappoint. I forget the cross on that one. I know it's crossed with something and then an unknown strain, so I'm not completely sure of the cross. Might be able to find it on Reddit, but again, it's probably just some speculation. But I also got, because me and my friend got one of these, I put a Rem and Rom sticker on it from ReZero, if y'all have seen that. It's another anime. That was actually one of my favorite animes that I think I've ever watched so far. I was not expecting to like it so much, but the characters in that show, they're just done so well. The story, phenomenal. Subaru as a character, as a main character, probably one of my favorite main characters in a story yet so far. I don't know. ReZero was one of my favorite that I've watched out of everything. I'm currently watching Vinland Saga though. That has been absolutely amazing. I've loved that. I'm in season 2 of that, so please don't be spoiling anything for me. Please. I don't want to hear any spoilers. I've been so lucky to watch a lot of the animes and read a lot of these mangas back here that I had no idea, no spoilers, no idea what a lot of it was even about. So that's so super cool to me, and I think that's part of why I'm so interested in it. It's because I I really I didn't like it before. I didn't even really explore what it had to offer, anime and manga. And now that I'm exploring it and figuring out, oh, I like these stories, I like this, you know, it's just super cool. So yeah, that's one thing to me that has been amazing recently. Something that I've really enjoyed has just been a lot of anime and manga. But aside from that, I got fucking school soon, so I gotta head to a class right now. But I'll catch y'all. I'm gonna take a few hits after my class, so I will see y'all in the Whipski in a minute. And we are back. I just got done with my class. I'm sorry if it's a little bright right now. I'm still kind of just chilling in the school parking lot. I just got back to my car, cool the car down a little bit because it is hot as fuck. Yeah, I am about to smack these turns. Haven't smoked at all today. It's gonna be amazing. I want to hit that sativa first. I mentioned earlier I got sour tangy and London pound cake. I want to see if you can tell, but this one is a little lighter than this one. That was one thing I initially noticed. This one is the London pound cake. This one is the sour tangy. The sour tangy oil is definitely lighter. That's one way I tell. And just by putting them up to your nose and smelling, the sour tangy smells insanely sweet. Hits you with sweet citrus, like fucking knocking you off the goddamn walls, bro. This, it's got like almost like a cakey, like lemongrass smell to it. Like, that's how I would describe that. But yeah, let's go ahead and hit this sativa. I want to get a sativa and an indica just because I like being able to smoke a little bit earlier in the day, you know, around like 12 or something. Kind of help mellow out my day, just help me get through it. Because for a while, I was just buying straight indicas, straight like hybrid indicas, because that's what I prefer, to be completely honest. But fucking hitting an indica at 12 in the afternoon is gonna make me want to take a nap. That's the only thing I don't like. I still love the indicas, don't get me wrong, they're still probably my favorite, but when I'm trying to enjoy a daytime smoke, the sativas are really fucking nice, and I really fucking enjoy them. But let me turn the air off. I hope the air isn't too loud. I gotta keep it on kind of in the car while I film, just so I'm not like dropping sweat while I record this. But yeah, here we go. The turn, the sour tange. I feel like I'm starting to taste the diesel a little more. Typically I am only ever tasting like sour citrus, I feel like, but sometimes I feel like that diesel kind of comes through on the back end, and that's kind of what I was expecting since it's a sour diesel cross. But sour diesel isn't, we don't really have what we used to. Sour diesel isn't really sour diesel. There's no like sour, or there's not really diesel in a lot of strains, but I feel like from Turn, this is the one time I'm getting like I'm getting both. I'm getting sour and diesel. I've never been able to have like a OG strain. I think the OG, like the most OG I'm gonna get is gonna be a Landrace. I smoked an Afghani Landrace from Josh Wax. That was amazing. Let me take another rip of this fucking Turn, bro. This shit was gas. Oh. Bro. Turn has honestly never missed, bro. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. Turn has not missed. If I were gonna recommend any one of you to try a product, out of everything I've tried, out of stuff I've put on my YouTube so far, pods wise, cart wise, Turn just does it so fucking well, in my opinion. Like, they have the best pod system, in my opinion. Like I mentioned earlier, I love that they offer you distillate, live resin, solventless, depending on what you want to smoke. They've got so many strain varieties. They've got color varieties in the pod pack. If you don't feel a pink, you get all black kind of guy. They've got an all white one. All of them look pretty fucking good, in my opinion. The only thing I will say is with the white one, I don't have the white one, but I've had a white battery before. Just be careful. Keep it clean. If you're going to be bringing it outside a bunch, it's probably not going to look that good. I'd say pink or black is the way to fucking go with the Turns or any battery in general. But these Turns are fucking amazing. Every time they just taste so good. I've never had a bad experience with them, I'll be honest. So maybe I'm being a little biased, but that's my fucking experience, bro. I have not had a bad experience with Turn at all in the last year and a half. I follow them on Instagram. They do good marketing, it looks like. But yeah, I really enjoy Turn as a brand. If I was going to recommend for you to go try something, go try out Turn. They've got disposables if you're just trying to try it out for the one time, not trying to buy a pod pack. I know it's like, I think they're like 25, 30 bucks. I was able to get this on a deal for buy 2 pods, get a pod pack for $2, y'all. I was at the Natural Healing Center. I don't know if they're going to run that deal again. You'll just have to watch out for that. But they're always running some fucking good deals, bro. I'm putting y'all on if y'all haven't been there. The Natural Healing Center. They've got 4 locations. They've got one in Turlock, Lemoore, Morro Bay, and Grover Beach. Those are all their locations. But amazing dispo. If you're just on a trip, stop by. They're always running some good deals. Friendly staff. One thing I'll say, this has been like a personal experience and something that I feel like some of my friends have noticed as well. But I feel like some of these bud tenders at the dispensaries, I'm not talking about the Natural Healing Center. Well, them a little bit, but this has been pretty much every single place I've went to where I go in and I'm trying to make conversation with the bud tender, trying to figure out, their recommendations, what they like, the products they think, these are bangers, or I'll try these. I feel like a lot of these dispensary workers just are not on good shit. Like, they are recommending me the product that they're just trying to sell, the Stizzy, the Muhammad's, the product that isn't really that great, but you're more likely to buy. That, I don't like that. I fucking hate that shit. Because I'm coming to you, someone in the cannabis industry, or even if that's you just being my bud tender, selling me stuff. I feel like, in my opinion, that entails, you've got recommendations, oh, hey, bro, I tried this. I didn't really fuck with it, to be honest. Oh, bro, I tried this. Wasn't expecting it. They're good, affordable, banger product. Bro, try this out. I feel like that's what I'm looking for when I go to the dispensary. That's the kind of bud tender I want, personally, because I'm trying to make conversation, get those recommendations, because those are people who have the discount, who are able to buy a bunch of product. They are around a lot of people who are in the cannabis industry. So it's just disappointing to hear these shitty recommendations and bud tenders who just seem like they don't really know what they're even talking about. But enough yap about that. Let me get back to this. I've got the London Pound Cake on now. I would say the London Pound Cake has got to be pretty much my favorite live resin I've tried from Turn. If you are considering picking up Turn, I personally don't smoke distillate. I wouldn't buy distillate. So I'm not gonna give any recommendations there. If you enjoy it and if you like it, you do you. But as far as like live resin recommendations go, London Pound Cake is at my number 1, bro. if you are just wanting a new strain to fucking be like, whoa, this shit's pretty good, like, kind of knocks your socks off a little bit, London Pound Cake, bro. Shit tastes insane. Hits fucking crazy. Amazing indica. Especially if you love indicas, this is fucking amazing. That sour tangy, if you like sativas, that's amazing. That tastes amazing. The high, amazing. If you are someone who gets kind of anxious smoking when you're smoking sativas, sometimes the anxiety kicks in depending on the strain. I wasn't getting any anxiety from that strain. It was just a mellow, like, it was a mellow sativa in my opinion, like mellow, like a energizing, but in a chill, like not overbearing way. So that's an amazing sativa. Modified grapes, I'm pretty sure that's an indica hybrid. I'm not 100%. If someone's got to fact check me on that. But modified grapes taste amazing. In my opinion, that just tastes like honey and grapes. Absolutely delicious. Bro, like the Tropicana cookies, that was another amazing. That was a hard hitting sativa. That one was definitely a sativa. Like, you're looking for something to get you kicking in the morning. Like, no, that just hit a lot stronger, not as like mellow as the sour tangy, if that makes sense, in my opinion. But let's get to this. I'm yapping so much right now. It tastes exactly like the box description. It just tastes like pound cake and earthy, like lemongrass. The flavor comes through insane every hit. This is probably my favorite tasting. Like, favorite tasting turn I've tried. It just comes through so well. Get one more hit for y'all. Also, one thing I like about this is the cloud production, still really good. Even with their live resin, but I feel like they could tone the voltage down a little more. Typically, I'm only trying to rip this within like 4 or 5 second increments, no bigger like 7-8 second hits, no blinkers on the live resin. But let's get another rip in, y'all. This shit is amazing. Oh no. I'm fucking smacked, y'all. These turns have me off my ass. But thank you guys for watching this long. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider dropping a like, subscribe, drop a comment. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys. I love putting out these videos. I love making this content. But yeah, if y'all can check out the turns, if they're in your area, check them out. This is one product that I would definitely recommend to a lot of people. Yeah, turns, go check them out. Thank you for watching, y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your night. Love each and every one of y'all out there. Peace.